upside down and branches down. Urdhvamulamadhashakam ashwadham prahuravyayam. Infinite, eternal Ashwatha, which has got the roots and the trunk upside and the branches and leaves downside. That is the speciality of this peepal tree. Urdhvamulamadhashakam prahuravyayam. Prahu means they say. They say that there exists a peepal tree, Ashwatha, which is having roots and trunk upside and branches and leaves downside. And what are those branches, trees and leaves? Chandamsi yasya parnani. Those leaves are the Vedas. How many leaves will be there in a peepal tree? Nobody can count. It is a huge number, infinite number. So Vedas, the knowledge in the Vedas is also countless. Yastam Veda Savedavit. He who knows this tree completely, he knows all the Vedas. Will anybody know this tree completely? Is it possible or it is not possible? अधश्चोर्ध्वञ्च प्रसृतास्तस्य शाखा गुणप्रवृद्धा विषयप्रवाळाः. Now I will chant myself. I will explain the symbolism so that no noise will come with the mics. Adhaschordhvancha prasrutastasya shakha. Its branches are spread from bottom and down. Guna pravruddha vishaya pravala. Those branches are the gunas. And vishayas, those small branches, vishayas, that means objects. Adhascha mulanyanusantatini karmanubandhini manushya. So the karma bandha in this human world is tied up with the gunas and vishayas, with the branches and leaves. Na rupamasyeha tathopalabhyate nanto na chadirna cha sampratishtha. Nobody can understand this tree. Nobody can understand the beginning or the end of this tree. Adhascha mulanyanusantatani karmanubandhini manushya. Na rupamasyeha tathopalabhyate nanto na chadirna cha sampratishtha. Nobody can see the end or beginning of this tree. What is this tree? It is finally the tree of samsara. So, how to cross this tree? Because this tree is coming as an obstruction towards in your path. So, who will be able to remove this obstruction? Tata ashwadhamenam suvirodhamulam asangashastrena drudhena chitva. You should have a sword, khadgam, to cut this tree. And what is that khadgam to cut this tree? Asanga, detachment. Asangasha ashwadhamenam savirodhamulam asangashastrena drudhena chitva. You first cut out. If you having cut out this tree with your sword of asanga, detachment, you will be able to clear this obstruction. Tatah param tat parimargitavyam yasmin gatana nivartanti bhuyah. If you cut this tree by your sword, khadga, called asanga. Asanga shastrena, shastra is a weapon. Drudhena, strong one. Chitva, having cut. Tatah param tat parimargitavyam. Then you take that path, go forward. Yasmin gatana nivartanti bhuyah. If you cut this tree and then cross over and proceed on that path, then you will reach a destination, having reached which you will not be coming back. Yad gatva na nivartante tadhama paramam mama. So the goal of moksha. Tatah param tat parimargitavyam yasmin gata na nivartanti bhuyaha. No need to come back once you go there. Come back means take birth once again. तमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये यतः प्रवृत्तिः प्रसृता पुराणी तमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये. You shall propitiate, you shall do upasana of that Adi Purusha. Yatah pravrittihi, with your controlled mind, and prasita purani, the ancient creator Purusha, you will reach by going forward in that path after cutting down this tree, which is comprising of various Vedas, in the sense knowledge, branches, attachments, objects of senses, and Guna Pravruddha Vishaya Pravalaha, the fruits which are the objects of senses. All that, the whole samsara is there. You remove it. Why is saying Vedas? Because the Vedas give all different procedures, and for achieving various objectives, yes, said in the second chapter also, Yamivam Pushpitam Loke, that statement he is giving. And here he is explaining the same thing. Instead of knowledge of the world and the worldly objects and the rituals for achieving those worldly objects, with a sort of detachment, if you can cut it off, then you will reach the ultimate goal of reaching moksha, reaching the Lord, who is the creation, who is the source of creation. And who will be going in this path? Everybody cannot go. Now today, if you want to go out, you need a pass. So here, there is no question of pass also. Who can go? He has given the list. Nirmana moha jita sanga dosha adhyatma nitya vinivritta kama. Nirmana moha. All of you start chanting Nirmana moha. You don't have to open the mics. Don't open the mics. You chant yourself along with me. Nirmana moha jita sanga dosha adhyatma nitya vinivritta kama dvandvair vimukta sukha dukkha sangaihi gacchantya padamavyayam tat. Who can walk on that path forward? Nirmana moha. Those who have conquered mana, abhimana, ahankara, moha, craze, and jita sanga dosha. Those who have conquered attachment and the dosha or the impurity coming out of attachment. And adhyatma nitya. Those who are fixed permanently, always in adhyatma, in spiritual level. Vinivritta kamaha, those who have given up all desires, who have no desires. As I told you earlier also, the first requirement for moksha is not to have desires, because once you have even one single desire, when you die, you will be born again to fulfill that single desire. Adhyatma nitya vinivritta kamaha dvandvair vimuktaha, those who are liberated from duality, opposites, sukha dukkha, raga dvesha, sitoshna, dvandvas. Dvandvair vimukta sukha dukkha sangaihi gacchantya. Only amudhas will go there. Mudha is a fool. Most of us are fools. Almost all of us. Amudhas are non-fools. That means the wise people will go there. Amudha padamavyayam tat. Where will they go? They go to the padam, or the location or destination which is avyayam, which is indestructible. Natad bhasayate suryo. In that destination, there is neither sun, na shashanko, nor moon, na pavakaha, nor fire. Yad gatva na nivartante. Having gone there, na nivartante. People don't come back. Tadhama paramam mama. That parama, this transcendental supreme destination, is mine. The path of this path leads to the destination of the Lord, the permanent Mamaivamsho jiva loke. Okay, now till now he has described this tree. I will take a small break here and open up for questions about this tree and its path and reaching its destination. Anybody has any questions? Open the mics and ask questions, because later on the topic will change.
What is the significance of describing the tree inverted? Is there any significance in that?
Say again, significance of?